On this episode, Greg No Culls Gallagher and Clint Holden are hunting a farm where the farmer had told him he'd been seeing a couple black coyotes. All it takes is some MFK vocals on the MFK edition Fox Pro, and one comes running in.
A little bit black, but I ain't gonna lie. Alright, we'll get started. It's right here to break of daylight. Late December here in Tennessee. I got my old running mate Clint. He's finally come out of the house. He's ready to hunt. He didn't grind his stumps this morning. Well, we chased him. We got a good frosty, probably about 27, 28 degree morning. And we're on a farm where we got some black coyotes, so we're gonna keep our fingers crossed and see what we can call in. If a regular color one comes in, I ain't gonna give it no free pass, but we're gonna see if we can get a black one on film. But y'all stay with us. We're gonna walk across this big pasture hayfield right here and get set up. So we've killed some black ones in the past, but we just never have been lucky enough to get any kill shots on film. So we're trying to change that up. We got the highway down here below us. We can check and swim when we get over here and get set up accordingly. But y'all stay with us. We'll see if we can get something done.
Turn the corner. Corner. Straight in front of you. I'm on him. Here he comes. Let him come on. Here he comes. I'm on him. Get here. Man, it's been a long time coming to get this on video.
Seems like every time we get one, either we don't have the camera or it just don't work out. We can't get the camera and the trigger man on the same page.
Well, how many times have we been after a black coyote and we bump them going in? It's just our luck.
You see, after we did the interview up there at the bar and getting ready to walk this way, we walked about halfway across that hayfield and pasture. And I looked over here to the right and they had some sage grass that was grown up where they hadn't bush hogged. It was right above a pond, and it was over a lip, and that coyote was bedded down, sleeping right there out of the wind. It's pretty calm this morning. I ain't gonna lie, we got lucky. The wind's supposed to be out southwest. Weatherman's wrong as usual, but we had sort of more of an east-southeast crosswind, and when I went and put the shockwave out, man, it was sort of blowing that way. I said, boy, it's gonna be lucky right here. But the coyote, when we saw it, it run off into the bottom down here. So we knew if we could circle around and get up here on top, man, a lot of it's luck. We'll take it.
I looked up in that corner. There he is.
And see, before me and Clint set up, that's the only spot I couldn't see in the field was up here in this corner. So we cut a bunch of these limbs out of this tree right here. But I still, when it first popped out, could you film it when it first popped out?
Oh, yeah.
See, I couldn't see it because of these limbs, but once it come down through here, I was able
If I would have sat right there on the right, I wouldn't be able to video through them branches.
Yeah, Clint, when he sat here, that's a good point, too. He was over here to start with, gonna run the camera. He got up here behind us to the left on the hill where he could see around that corner better. So, as the old saying goes, when it's meant to be, it's meant to be. So,
Oh, he couldn't stand them MFK sounds.
right there at the end, I played a jiggy smack pair, and then went into group answer, followed it up. And matter of fact, this is the same area back in September. We're right here at the end of December right now. But I killed a black one, and it did the same exact thing that this one did. Pretty much right there where that one's laying. That's where I ended up shooting it too. Come across the top of that corner right there. 6.5 Creedmoor, AR-10. Putting them down. It's probably about 110, 120 yards at the most. But it stopped there at one time and it was behind some of that vegetation still that died or grown up weeds. It was dead. I couldn't have shot it. Matter of fact, I couldn't even see it through the scope right there behind it. That's what was good is we ended up getting some pre-roll footage right there with him rolling in instead of him just busting in real hard and not getting much footage. Our buddy we worked with, he told us they'd seen 2 black coyotes over here about a week ago. And this is Wednesday, so Monday, he told us about it Monday at work. I said, Clint, I said, it's supposed to be southwest wind Wednesday morning. I said, you in? He said, yeah, I'm in. I said, well, let's go. Yeah. Oh, black. I love him black, and I ain't gonna lie. I love him black, and I ain't gonna lie. Our MFK is real. Ain't no doubting it. Hey, vocals. I love him vocals. That's my favorite go-to. All the time. Here it is December and we've been playing a lot of Praise and Stress and some off and on, more so in the winter months, but whew, I love them vocals.
See, when we bumped him, he went off down in there the way we wanted him to go.
Yeah,
I said, we'll go around and get around from him, and he won't be able to stand it.
Yeah, we talked about it. I said, we're good. I said, if the wind's good, we can circle around. I said, we call that rascal up. It took you a while. Hey, come on in here. What do you think? 8-minute mark?
Yeah.
Something like that. I heard Clint whispering back there, but the MFK dish shockwave was going off, and I could hear him saying something, but I couldn't make out what it was. He kept saying up the corner because I was scanning. See, that's what we do is we pick out what I call quadrants. I'm looking this field over, and Clint's looking right over here to the left, so we'll split up. It's a lot easier when you've got more sets of eyes than just one when you got to keep your head on the swivel scanning. Let's go see what we got. All right. We're going to take the victory walk is what we like to call it right here. Always swear when you're going out there to get the collar and you got a coyote down too. We'll fill y'all in on some of these new MFK killer sounds if y'all want to go get some. Y'all can call Tori or Tori Lynn at mfkgamecalls.com and order them online or call them direct. And one of them answer the phone and take the order, but a lot of times all summer long and all early fall, I've been using the MFK Edition Pro X24. It's got a little more volume. I like the vocals, but here in the wintertime, I've got this shockwave as my backup collar, but I've got it loaded down with a lot of Prey Distress sounds with the double speakers directional and stuff. So that's just me. I mean, that's just what I thought I'd do with it. So that's what we got this morning. Really though, weather-wise, you couldn't ask for a better morning, though. You know, upper 20s, hardly a breath of breeze. Good frost on the ground. It's so thick it looks like snow almost. Me and Clint, we got up here early this morning, set the truck in the barn there for a little bit. And that's what I told him. I said, boy, if there was something out here in this field, boy, you'd stand out like a sore thumb. Sore thumb. It's frosty. That cow, when they come out that corner, you couldn't see in this bottom where the shockwave was. But it come up on this rise right here just enough where it could take a peek over. And that's where he messed up. I say he, we'll see what it is right here. Clint said he thought it was a female. I think it's a male.
Boy, it's a pretty one.
You don't get no better than that, boy. I love it.
Yeah, it's a pretty one.
He got a little frost on his back. Like I say, we jumped this rascal up. I'm pretty sure it's the same cow. We jumped a black one up walking in. And caught it sleeping out there in that field. He's right, Clint. It's a female.
Boy, that sucker's pretty.
I'm talking pretty. That ain't pretty. Look at that frost on the back of its neck.
Yeah. Yep.
There's something about that white patch. They all got it.
They all got it.
Yep. This is a pretty thing. But a young dog too. She may be this past summer's pup. I don't know. That little tiny female head on her. Heck yeah. She's in good shape though. She's got some pretty fur. That's something about I always say in our area here for sure is November and December to me is the prime time to get one mounted as far as fur. There's something about this time of year. You know, January and February breeding season, they start rubbing a little bit on the back and stuff. So she's got a few cockleburrs in her and whatnot. But see it. 6.5 Creedmoor. Shooting a 95 grain Night Ops VMAX bullets on this gun right here. I'm usually with my boat gun shooting some 100 grain nozzle ballistic tips, but Heath Porter down in Florida, he was out of them, so I tried 95 grain VMAX, and that gun likes them good. And as you can see, they do the number on her.
Heck yeah, good shooting.
Appreciate you, Bob. Appreciate you being here. Him, like I say, Clint, he ain't been able to go an awful lot as much as me, and it's good to get him out here. We're gonna put him on the gun, and I'm gonna get behind the camera before long too. So,
You get to buy breakfast this morning.
hey, I'll be glad to. I'll be glad to. I'll buy you some cold beer here later on in these days. But y'all go to mfkgamecalls.com, like I say, to get some sounds for your Fox Pro E-collars. Got a lot of new ones out. Got a lot of more new ones going to be coming too. So y'all stay tuned. We got some good things coming from MFK. Appreciate y'all watching on the YouTube channel right here, and y'all subscribe and keep giving us some support and comment. We'll try to answer them the best we can. But we appreciate everything y'all do for us, and we're going to try to keep bringing some good predator and turkey footage coming y'all's way right here from southern Middle Tennessee. Like you, baby.